very
It's
much.
the perfect way to bookend my week.
Thank you so much for having me.
Oh my gosh, it's a delight. Awkwardly mount the chair. So it's your first can.
Yes.
Tell me everything you think.
Well, it is. It's my first can. And I never expected to be here, but I got invited to come. And when I got invited to come, I said, I love my job. I love everything that I do. But I think I need to take a moment to step away and have an opportunity to do a little bit of soul searching and view of like, what does creativity look like in other spaces?
And what's it like to be a B2B CMO in a world covered in what seems like mostly B2C stuff?
Well, I mean, I work at Juniper Networks, and at Juniper, we embed AI into everything that we do from the ground up. So when I came here, the whole conversation is around AI. So it actually feels very comfortable.
Yeah.
I mean, AI has been the heart of how we've been able to differentiate, making lives easier, making connections count, making sure that people have less tickets coming into the support teams. Every Zoom connection is amazing. Teams connection is amazing. So for us, AI has been just a part of how we do business. Right. And then on the marketing side, we've been really embracing AI as we think about how we speed to market and really accelerate the ability for us to connect with customers every day. So being here, AI in every conversation, and that was Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, every single session, every single conference, every single discussion. And I think that it can feel overwhelming with all of the AI, but I think that it's an opportunity for us to say, what does AI help us to do better if we're the creators? And whether that's a creator of products, services, marketing, connections, then what does AI help us to accelerate? And is there new opportunities and innovations in AI as well?
So, as something of a veteran of AI, right? I mean, it's just now part of how you do business.
Yes.
What advice would you give to other marketers who are maybe just dipping their toe in the water or in the middle of kind of testing and learning? With hindsight, what's your advice?
So much of it is around keeping an open mind. And it's a mindset first. And I think that early on, when I started at Juniper, I've been here for almost a little over a year, we said, let's start looking at AI. We actually were the first use case in the company.
Really?
Yeah, it's because our whole company is like, oh, let's figure out what we can do. We set up teams, we started setting up a council so we could have some governance. And as a marketer, we said, how do we do, just starting with like content creation. We had an intern fair. Our interns were showcasing some of their projects. One of the projects was on AI. The interns said, I've been looking at these tools. I said, great, go work on a project. He came back to show me the results, and I hired him on the spot.
Oh my God, what an awesome story. I love that.
So our very first, AI expert was the intern who got converted to a full-time hire, and his job was as a prompt engineer to help us go figure out what are the right questions to ask. And then how do we start doing that to create content? So that was first step. Then it was, how do we start doing it for personalization? And instead of writing a couple of headlines and bylines and emails from scratch, we were able to use AI, personalized emails, thousands of headlines, customization by buyer, and it allowed us to see real results. And so double open rates, double through click rates, and that was just the beginning. And so just starting to see what could it do really helped the team to start adapting.
That's fascinating. And I'm having like a moment where I'm like, wait a minute, like, is this the moment where, particularly given the way B2B marketing works, by definition, it's more one-to-one, more personalized, targeted. Maybe this is where B2B teaches all of marketing how to really harness the power of generative AI. A really common thread that those that have been really successful in marketing have made the deliberate decision to step outside of marketing and walk a mile in the shoes of other parts of the enterprise.
And I was able to do it while still being in a marketing role. I think I just always stepped up to a bigger assignment.
You are like an orb of positivity and light. I mean, really, it's been such a joy to get to know you over these last few days. And your outlook on life, I can't imagine what it's like to be on your team, because you're just like you just glow from the inside out with all of your optimism. So thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much, Stacy. It was so good meeting you, or getting to know you better this week, and spending time together. So thank you.
Well, I'll see you next year.
Sounds great. More to come.